Did you know that the holiday season, which is supposed to be the peak of joy, is also the biggest trigger for anxiety for many people? Between lights, gifts, and reunions, there's a hidden side that almost no one talks about. The pressures, comparisons, and that growing sense of emptiness. And the worst part, while everyone is posting their perfect Christmas on social media, you find yourself thinking, why don't I feel that way? But hold on, it doesn't have to be like this. In this video, I'll uncover what's really behind these emotions, why they show up, and most importantly, how you can turn it all around in your favor. Ready to flip the script? Understanding holiday anxiety. The holiday season brings more than just lights and music. It can also spark anxiety. Feeling overwhelmed by all the expectations is common. The mix of social commitments, family reunions, and reflections on the year creates an emotional avalanche. Ever noticed how your heart starts racing the moment you walk into a crowded mall? That's your body reacting to sensory overload and emotional demands. Triggers like social media comparisons and unmet goals turn this time of year into a stage for self-criticism. Everyone else made it, and I didn't. Sound familiar? These automatic thoughts can take over your mind without you even realizing it. Keeping a gratitude journal or taking a break from social media can help break this cycle. How about starting by jotting down 3 good things from your day? It sounds simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Family interactions can also feel like a minefield for unresolved conflicts. That aunt who won't stop asking about your love life, or those subtle criticisms. Classic. But practicing emotional intelligence is key. A neutral response and a polite smile can help you avoid unnecessary arguments. And this is where the idea of dismantling the notion of perfect holidays comes in. The pressure of perfect holidays. Social media has turned the holidays into a show of appearances. Flawlessly decorated trees, picture-perfect tables. It's like everyone's living in a TV commercial. The mix of social commitments, family reunions, and reflections on the year creates an emotional avalanche. But behind the scenes, there's stress, exhaustion, and even conflicts in the pursuit of that perfection. It's easy to forget that every image posted is just an idealized snapshot of reality, fueling the anxiety of comparison. Breaking free from these standards starts with redefining what perfect means to you. Who says it has to be a feast straight out of a movie? Sometimes, a simple dinner filled with laughter means so much more. Try focusing on the meaning, not the aesthetics. Make a list of what truly matters to you. Is it family? Memorable moments? Great, you've already cut half the pressure. And what about delegating tasks? Trying to do everything on your own only amplifies the tension. Share responsibilities. Someone can bring a dish, another can organize an activity, and someone else can help with cleanup. That way, you keep your emotional health in check and enjoy the moment more freely. After all, the holidays are about connection, not display. Which brings us to the impact of family dynamics during the season. The weight of family and social relationships. Family reunions can be a mix of joy and tension. Warm hugs are often accompanied by invasive questions or reminders of past conflicts. In this setting, anxiety finds fertile ground. The fear of judgment or old disagreements becomes a heavy burden, making some people feel a lump in their throat even before dinner starts. Setting boundaries is an act of emotional intelligence and self-care. For instance, avoid sensitive topics like politics or personal life. Responding calmly to uncomfortable questions can also help. Imagine someone asking, "When are you getting married?" Smile lightly and change the subject. This skill of redirecting conversations helps avoid conflicts and protects your emotional well-being. Maintaining an inner sense of calm is equally essential. During the event, take a few minutes to breathe, literally. Step away to the bathroom, take a deep breath, count to 5, and exhale slowly. It may sound simple, but it's a mental pause that helps reorganize your emotions. This inner control prepares us to face the mirror that Christmas can become. Christmas as a mirror Anxiety and self-criticism during the holidays. Christmas, with all its sparkle and charm, can also shine a light on our flaws and insecurities. The holidays act as an emotional mirror, reflecting unmet goals or strained relationships. Have you noticed how internal comparisons tend to get stronger this time of year? You catch yourself thinking about what could have been done differently throughout the year, leading to harsh self-criticism. Transforming that self-criticism into self-compassion is the first step to lightening the load. Try looking at your accomplishments, no matter how small they seem. Did you do something kind for someone? Overcome a challenge? Write it down. Celebrating small wins helps foster a growth mindset. A practical tip: write a letter to yourself as if you were your best friend. You would be surprised at the positive impact. Additionally, Christmas can be an opportunity to learn to value progress over perfection. How about starting a new personal tradition? It could be as simple as lighting a candle and reflecting on 3 good things. This practice helps reframe the holidays and reduces the pressure. And as the year wraps up, another challenge arises: how to deal with the all-or-nothing mindset. The all-or-nothing mindset at New Year's. The new year arrives with a mix of hope and pressure. The all-or-nothing thinking takes over. Either you completely reinvent your life, or you fail. This type of mindset creates unnecessary stress, as if all changes need to happen at once. It's no surprise that so many January resolutions fall apart by February. Adopting a mindset of continuous progress can be liberating. Instead of aiming for drastic changes, start with small, consistent steps. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, swap out a soda for water. Small changes create new neural connections, reinforcing habits over time. It's like building a bridge, one brick at a time. Also, take a moment to reflect on the true meaning behind your goals. Are they coming from an internal purpose or external pressure? Adjusting expectations is an exercise in self-awareness. Remember, growth is a journey, not a destination. And as we focus on steady progress, another challenge emerges: how to manage holiday overstimulation and its impact on our brains. The loud party, busy mind effect. Holiday parties are a sensory overload. Flashing lights, loud music, and crowds of people talking at once. It might seem fun, but for your brain, it's a storm of stimuli. This overstimulation can lead to a restless mind, making it harder to relax and increasing anxiety. Who hasn't left a party wishing for complete silence? Finding moments to disconnect is essential for your emotional well-being. Step outside for a few minutes to a quieter spot. It could be the backyard, the balcony, or even a mental space created through mindful breathing. Take a deep breath, count to 4, hold it, and exhale slowly. This technique helps your brain process emotions and provides a moment of calm. It's also worth rethinking your presence at these events. You don't have to attend every gathering or stay until the very end. Choosing what truly matters is a way of respecting your emotional limits. After all, your mental health comes first, and it also depends on how you handle planning and perfectionism. Managing anxiety while planning. Planning holiday celebrations can feel like a mission impossible, especially when perfectionism takes over. Endless to-do lists, accumulating details, and the constant feeling that nothing is good enough. This is where anxiety sneaks in, sabotaging your emotional health. But believe it or not, planning can be simpler when you learn to delegate and prioritize. Sharing responsibilities is a powerful tool. Ask for help. A friend can handle decorations, another can bring dessert. Collaborative planning eases the burden and fosters connection among participants. And to make things even simpler, use practical tools like organization apps or good old-fashioned pen and paper. The secret is to focus on what truly matters. Remember, the goal isn't to impress, it's to create meaningful moments. If something goes off track, like a dessert that didn't turn out right, laugh it off. The imperfect stories are the ones we remember most. When you learn to balance planning with lightheartedness, you create space to take care of yourself during the holidays. Taking care of yourself during the holidays. Between shopping lists and social gatherings, it's easy to forget about the most important person, you. The holidays can be physically and emotionally draining, and ignoring your body signals only increases anxiety. Who hasn't felt completely burnt out trying to please everyone? Conscious breaks and self-care aren't luxuries, they're necessities. Think about incorporating small self-care rituals into your day. A quick walk before dinner, listening to a relaxing song, or even 10 minutes of meditation. If you're not sure where to start, apps like Headspace or Insight Timer can be great allies. Also, prioritize the basics. A balanced diet, hydration, and good sleep work wonders for your brain. Take care of your emotional health, too, by recognizing your limits. Don't hesitate to say no to invitations or tasks that drain your energy. Choosing where and how to spend your time is a form of emotional resilience. And by doing so, you'll connect more with the true purpose of the holidays, the one built on gratitude and meaning. Cultivating gratitude and the true meaning of the holidays. The holidays are an invitation to reflect on what really matters. Amid the gifts and dinners, it's easy to lose sight of the purpose. Gratitude has the power to refocus things, grounding you in the present moment and easing anxiety. How about starting your day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for? Practicing gratitude isn't just a habit. It's a shift in perspective. Science shows it rewires the brain, boosting feelings of well-being. It could be something simple, like being thankful for a hot cup of coffee or someone's smile. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to find beauty in the everyday. Focusing on the real meaning of the holidays also helps reduce unrealistic expectations. Gather the people who matter and create intentional memories, like a heartfelt Secret Santa or watching a movie together. What counts is the emotional impact you leave behind, not the size of the party. And by doing this, you turn the chaos of the celebrations into something truly valuable. Now, with everything you've learned, the question is, what will you change this holiday season? Will you stay stuck in the same pressures or finally take control of your emotions? Don't underestimate the power of small changes. How about starting today by practicing gratitude or setting healthy boundaries? You deserve to experience the holidays with ease, purpose, and, most importantly, inner peace. So, tell me in the comments, what's your first step? Oh, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning how to improve your emotional health and transform your life. The next tips might just be the key you've been searching for. Let's go on this journey together.